too hard. But yeah, we're just gonna go on here. Ah! Motherfucker. Ah! You'll notice my cream pie... God, I can't say that with a straight face. The cream pie is dealing extra damage now. Because the mastery for it is up a little bit. Until you reach max mastery, all mastery does is increase the damage output. But once you reach the max mastery for a sub-weapon, you'll actually like change the effectiveness of the weapon. Sometimes you'll be able to throw out more at a time. It'll hit a wider area. It'll hit a further distance, shit like that. That's there. That's there. $3,000. Let's go ahead and save this. Woo! Oh baby! So yeah, this section is weird. If you wouldn't hit that switch first, this card just takes off. If I were to go down there and look what I'm supposed to do, there's a wall there that this thing drills through. So what you do, hit that, you tell them to stay first, then you hit that, and then this person can go along there. It's a pretty long hallway. Oh, here we go. The skill cube. Now I can press R, summon the other person, and have them use their skill. It's very good for Charlotte to use when Jonathan's not in use, because what she can do is do that kind of stuff, and Jonathan can up his skills while she's doing stuff. And since she has the much better MP regeneration, Jonathan gets to basically use the sub-weapons that are much higher MP regen rate. And the only reason it's quote-unquote bad for Charlotte is because her spells are literally at half effectiveness if they're not charged up all the way. So you're basically summoning her to do half a spell. I mean, hey, if you need it, use it, go ahead. There's no disadvantage outright to doing it. Playing as Charlotte, she gets more effective out of it. More effectiveness out of it, I should say. We're nearing the end of this first zone here. We've got about... how much do I have? Oh, maps. I got about 50% of it. I physically can't access all of it until later in the game, unfortunately. Which is how Castlevania doesn't work. Ooh! That's actually a good drop. Massive defense increase there. Hooplan. Oh, good job with Atomic. That's MP recovery. Oof, excuse me. You'll notice there's a ledge here. It's a breakable ceiling with an item that is needed for a quest later, the Nun's Shoes. It unlocks the heal spell later, which is incredibly useful, if incredibly awkward to use. It's great for if you're not near a save point and you need to heal up and everything's dead around you, because it has like a really massive, oh my god, cast time to it. Ah! I can't jump today. Oh my lord. Alright, so we're right outside the boss room, essentially. here's the first boss of the game, the Dullahan. He's interesting. I also like the boss music here. He can be very deadly. He's only got 500 HP though, so keep that in mind. And if you want him to stop using that attack, you can actually hit his head away. And these little globules are destructible, but I just didn't hit that there. Also, what you can do is this. You are invincible during these attacks. And he's actually weak to lightning, so that's actually a pretty good idea. There we go. Yeah, also, if you hold up like that, your character will do like a little pose thingy. Each one does have a different pose. Oh no! I'm sure it was nothing. And that is how all plot devices start. But yeah, Jonathan, he kind of flicks his hair. Does a little rock pose there. Charlotte, she'll kind of play with her hair a little bit there, look at her book, and then...
Well, not bad, huh?
Does a little cute pose.
Jonathan!
Acrobat cube. What I can do now, I can jump off the partner's shoulders.
Jonathan!
It's how you're supposed to have done that whole Minotaur boss fight earlier. And by the way, yes, that is a secret there. The Tuxedo Coat, which is some pretty good defense for Jonathan, and it actually adds luck, which is a rare... Oh my god, sorry for the hiccups. It's a rare... Sorry. A rare stat for him. That's all I'm trying to say. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Platforming is a difficult thing for me today, apparently. Right there, I can just jump up, grab that cape. Oh, whoops. There were sandals for me to pick up. Yeah, I can't actually get that weapon right now. I can't get in there until I have the some of the polymorph spells stuffs. One turns me into a toad, the other one turns me into an owl. Ah! Bitch! But yeah, I picked up some goggles, I believe? Oh my god, I can't press the right buttons. The thick glasses lower her mind a little bit, but it ups her intelligence by 3, which is actually a lot in this game. Oh right, I forgot. She got some stuff here. But she makes up for that mind with the nun shoes. And don't worry, once I get some more spells for Charlotte, I'll probably start using her a bit more. She's... In a raw file, she's probably the much better character, simply because her spells don't require as much... Oh, shit! Ooh! A biker jacket. I don't think that's any good. Oh, that's strength! I'll hold on to that. I forgot about that drop. And here we have the axe. Much stronger, much slower than the two-handed sword. But, and I'll show it to you in just a second here. Oops. It hits... Oh my god. It hits twice per swing if you hit, like, on that first downward hit. So yeah, axes are already incredibly powerful, hit for hit, and they hit more. What I got there was the Moonwalker, the Moonwalkers. It makes it so your backdash goes a little bit further. I tried experimenting with it to see if it was like a way of doing like fast travel before you get any good fast travel spell. It's mediocre at best. It's a very technical piece of equipment, and by all means, please play around with it. It does make combat a lot more interesting, but I personally don't like using it. I'm sure being able to backdash that extra character length could come in handy for some people, though. Ah, jeez. Oh my god. I can't... Longsword. Lots of funny stories involving this weapon. Not because it's particularly... I mean, it is a decent weapon. Decently fast. If you attack and, like, land with it, you can cancel it. But that's not why. It's funny, and I'll explain it a little bit later when I finish a quest involving it. So yeah, I'm technically done with this area right now, especially for the time being, but I did need this, the push cube. I can't push this cart, obviously she can't either, but if I call my partner while pushing like this, I can call them in to push it with me. I'm just going over here because there is a spell for Charlotte over here. That and a funny little boss rush kind of... Not boss rush, but like... a pile of enemies to beat up. Ooh! That right there is the axe sub-weapon for Jonathan. And this is Con boost, which is a stat boost for Charlotte. But the axe functions like the axe in every other Castlevania game. You'll throw it upwards and it'll take an arcing path. Pretty hefty damage. But for Charlotte, I picked up the Con boost, which is an interesting spell for her. You'll notice over on my stat screen I have a massive Con boost, obviously, which ups my defense. If I switch to Jonathan, it goes away. But if I cast it, summon Jonathan, switch to him, then put Charlotte away, I have the stat boost on hand. It lasts for, I think, a minute or 2 minutes or something, and it's pretty hefty, especially this early on. Like, I was taking, like, 11 damage. Okay, they deal magic damage, so that's actually useless. If they were dealing physical damage, I would have taken a lot less there. So, that's a beautiful demonstration by yours truly here. That said,